Hey guys,
Hi.
I'm Yaya,
And I'm Nanners.
and Brianna all of a sudden was like, "Let's record a video. Let's talk about stuff." And I was like, "Okay, what are we gonna talk about?"
I asked you before you pressed record, and you just pressed record. So we're gonna basically just kind of wing it.
Like this eyeliner.
Oh yeah, huh? That's good. That's good. Let's see.
Let's talk about.
Let's talk about school. How's school going?
School's okay. I'm taking 4 classes, so it's a little hard, especially because full-time student and full-time employee. In fact, I'm doing a project with a group project, and I have to create a podcast, so that should be interesting. I just have to edit it though, so that's good. Yeah. How about you?
School's actually pretty good. I actually really like my classes. Well, right now I'm just taking one. My other class starts in a couple weeks because it's like a shorter term class. But yeah, full time employee as well. I do that, and then I also volunteer a lot at my church. So pretty busy. But I kind of like it. I don't know. I like having like a busy schedule because I like just kind of being like, okay, I gotta do this and I gotta do this and I gotta do this, and kind of just having my schedule already set for me. And it made me have to get a calendar. Before I would get a calendar but not really put anything in there, but now I'm just like, I need to use my calendar or else I don't know what I'm doing, and people get mad because I bailed on stuff, and I'm like, I'm sorry guys. So yeah, it made me get very organized.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get organized. It's like, and no, that's the thing. Like, I literally got an email like last week. Like, what? I still recording, but I literally got an email saying, "Oh, get ready for spring semesters, so you can start registering." And I'm like, I just started in August, and it's already telling me to register, and I have to register on the 21st. And I'm just like, what the heck? And I have to do financial aid, and I'm just like, so many things going on. But yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to get used to it.
But get your education.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes. Yes. No, like, honestly, like, do recommend it. Don't procrastinate on stuff.
I do that a lot. I'm very good at procrastinating. Like, I could be the queen of procrastinating. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, so don't procrastinate, guys. Like, I know it's hard. I know everyone says don't procrastinate and stuff, and like, you know, people are always like advocates for it. Like, I think it's just because you learn it from experience, but then even then, you still do it.
Yeah, you do. No, I'm not saying you do, but like, you know, we do.
Yeah, like this week, like I knew I wanted to go to like Knott's Scary Farm on Friday, and I was like, okay, I have a test, like, and it's due Friday night. So I was studying. I like turned in all my homework and everything by Wednesday. I've taken an online class, so I turned it in by Wednesday, and then Thursday I spent the day studying, and then Friday I took the test. So I was like, okay, like that was at least a little bit better. I mean, I still kind of waited till last minute because I waited until Friday, but I finished it like around 1 o'clock, and it wasn't due until like 9 o'clock at night that night. So is it technically procrastination?
A little bit.
But not too bad.
Yeah, but
because
not
I
too
set
bad.
my priorities though.
Yeah, that's good. So it's like procrastinated a little bit, but not too much. At least you got it done.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, are there any interesting like TV shows that you've been watching? Speaking of procrastination, because watching TV is something that makes you procrastinate, you know?
Yes. Okay. So, Unbelievable's really good. I finished it in like 2 days, I think. But there's only like 8 episodes, so it's not that bad. And it's actually it's a really good show. And I like watching crime shows and kind of like investigating, and so it's just really good. I recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
It got recommended to me by someone at work, you know, a friend from work. And yeah, like it was just really good. It's kind of graphic, but it's an interesting show. Also, another one has been Haunting of the Hill House.
Oh yeah, that one is a good one.
Yeah.
Also kind of graphic. But it is a pretty cool show. If you guys like something scary, especially right now since we're in like October and you know it's all like creepy season and stuff,
Yeah,
or
spooky.
I was gonna say spoopy.
Oh yeah, everyone's a spoopy.
I still don't understand what spoopy is.
Me either.
But since everyone's, in that spoopy, I guess, season and stuff, this is a good show. It is kind of scary, so you don't want to, if you guys have kids, you don't want to let your kids watch it or anything like that. But it is a good show to watch. Personally, I'm a fan of watching, scary stuff during the day. I don't like to watch it at night. Yeah.
Oh, Ghost Adventures? I love Ghost Adventures.
Oh, same. Yes.
But I couldn't watch it at night. And then same thing, well, this isn't really scary, but the beginnings, always the beginning scene of CSI Miami, I would always get scared of that as a kid. Because, that was the part where, it showed them, getting murdered. And so that would scare me. I would be like, oh my gosh, someone's going to come in here and try to murder me right now. But it didn't happen. I'm still here, guys. You're fine. But it's a good show.
Mm-hmm. Wait, have you ever watched Criminal Minds since you do,
I think I've watched a few episodes, but not, I don't think, compared to you, no.
Oh my gosh. Criminal Minds is amazing. I've always loved, crime shows and stuff like that. Anything with crime, I'm just, interested in. Just, how they solve it, what they use and stuff like that.
It just gets your mind going and just try to investigate it yourself and just be like, oh, or what would you do differently, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think that's why another thing too is I love doing escape rooms and stuff like that. So I think it's just getting your what you said, getting your mind working, doing all that stuff because being able to solve it, I don't know, it's just a sense of satisfaction,
Also, it gets you in that mindset of critical thinking.
Yes, and I like that. I like critical thinking and stuff. So I think that's really fun. Actually, a podcast that I've been listening to is My Favorite Murder. If you guys have ever watched it, it's or heard it. I really watched it. If you guys have ever heard it, it's really, really good. I try to get her into watching podcasts, or that podcast.
Listening to podcasts, I mean.
Yeah. I keep on saying watching, but I mean listening. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But,
I watched, the first episode, and it was okay. But I feel like maybe if I watch one of the episodes they have now, it'll get me more into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Their minisodes, I think, are a little bit better because if you're not the type of person to, hearing people, I guess, have, a dialogue, I guess, in the beginning, or I don't even know if that's the correct term to use. I'm not very good at those terms. But anyways, if you don't like people, talking, and you just want to go straight into, the actual, murder story, then the minisodes would be better. No. But it's actually really interesting. All the stories that they talk about, they talked about one, they talk about some, here in LA, which is really interesting because I had never heard of these stories before, which made me want to go ahead and, look them up and be like, okay, where did this happen? Some of them happened in, Long Beach, some of them yeah. And I'm just like, dang, that's, close to home, you know? It's crazy. But my sister actually got me into those podcasts.
And I need to watch the mini ones then.
Yes.
Give it another shot.
Yes, they're really good. Another one that I watched that my sister recommended to me too is Dirty John. And I guess they made a TV series or something on Netflix, which again did not know about, and they got rid of the series, which I was so bummed because
when you found out about it.
Yes, when I found out about it, they got rid of the series, and I'm so mad. But it was super interesting because, well, I don't want to ruin it or anything, but it's letting he's just a bad guy. He's duh, you know?
I'm a bad
guy. Duh.
You're guy. Duh.
No, but yeah, he's just a bad guy.
No, I haven't watched it. I'm agreeing. I'm like, yep, but I believe you.
Yeah, he is. But definitely recommend listening to those two podcasts if you like murder stuff. Or just stuff about crime. I don't know, I've been trying to look for really, really good, crime podcasts to listen to, and my sister recommended those to me, and I just loved it. So if you guys are into crime, for My Favorite Murder, they like to call their listeners murderinos, which I think is so cute. So I'm like, ooh, I'm a murderino, But yeah, I would definitely recommend listening to those if you guys are interested in crime and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Noted. Well noted.
Well noted.
Alrighty then. What's another subject we could...
Music. We were talking about music earlier.
Yeah, true. What's your favorite type of music? I already know this one.
Actually, honestly, I can listen to anything. Oh. Yeah, I can listen to anything. The only thing is just more with my favorite bands.
Mm-hmm.
that's different. My favorite bands are Switchfoot and Reliant K. Like, I love them. Like, love them. But if you tell me, like, oh, let's listen to, like, country music, let's listen to hip-hop, let's listen to rap, you know, let's listen to Latin and stuff like that. Like, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
I love music. But if you tell me, like, my favorite, I'm just going to say my favorite bands. Because, like, I can listen to them all day. Like, they just make my day better, you know?
Yeah. I think for me, my favorite is John Mayer, Bruno Mars, Ed Sheeran. Those are my 3. They're all guys. I don't really have a lot of girl favorite singers, and I like Switchfoot and Reliant K, but they're not like my fave. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm actually getting more into Colony House.
Okay, Colony House is pretty good.
Yes, like we actually just heard them this year? This year, right?
Yeah, it was this year.
Yeah, we just heard them this year. We actually went to a Switchfoot concert over in Santa Barbara, and we had never heard of these guys before.
Yeah,
We're just like, dang, they're pretty good. Like, you know, we like the music and everything, so, you know, we put it on our Snapchats and put it on our Instagram. And then, like, I had, like, one of my old friends from high school, like, I hadn't talked to her in a while, and she messaged me. She was like, oh my gosh, you want to go see them? I love them, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dang, like, how did I not know them? Like, because we were friends in high school, and she said that she's known them. And I'm like, dang, like, how long have they been together, like, as a band?
Yeah. We even got, like, some merch. We got, like, a cute, like, sweater.
Yeah, we got, like, matching sweaters and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, they were really good. They're coming out with a new album, by the way, too.
Yeah. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but y'all should go listen to them. Yeah, they're really good. I think the song that they did was You Know It. And I really like that one.
Yeah, that one's good.
That one's like a good like beach day vibe. But like if you're gonna go to the beach, you have to listen to that song. You
like,
have to.
Let's talk about playlists now.
Oh, okay.
Because like I have certain playlists. Like I'll tell you my playlist names.
Okay.
My playlist names first is Rolling with the Homies, and those are just like songs that again I like to either go to the beach or like be in my car with the rooftop open and just be like listening to it like full blast. So that's my playlist.
Yeah.
And there's like a lot of like I have Colony House, Switchfoot, I have like a whole bunch of different songs on there. And then I have Stuck Inside the Glooms, and that's inspired by a John Mayer song. And that's like all sad songs, but like also songs that will uplift you when you're sad. So I'm like, that's perfect. I have a lot of Adele, I have some John Mayer, some Ed Sheeran, you know what I mean? And then, what's my other playlist? I have, KO, because that's like more for like working out, because I'm like pumped up. I'm gonna knock someone out.
I was gonna think like, like I need to go to sleep. So like listen to this music.
I need a knockout and go to sleep. Different knockout. But yeah, that's like my pumped up songs, and I have a lot of Eminem on there. I have some Drake, you know, gotta just stay in it, get those gains. And yeah, those are like my top playlists right now.
For me, my top playlist, I don't really know if I have like playlists per se. Most of my playlists is just because I do worship for my church and stuff. So we get all of our songs for that quarter and we just make it onto one playlist. So that's like a playlist that I have. Another one that I have is like, new songs that I've listened to that I want to show her. So I'll just like make it like, songs to show Yaya. Like literally that's the title of that playlist. And I'm like, oh hey, listen to this song, listen to this song. And then another playlist is like beach day vibes and stuff. So of course I have like, you know, Cool by the Jonas Brothers, Sucker, You Know It. I have Surfing USA by the Beach Boys, you know, nice like beach day vibe songs.
Just relaxing.
Yeah, and yeah. But for working out and stuff, like, okay, I know it might be weird, but I don't know why, but what gets me pumped up is listening to the Greatest Showman soundtrack.
It does, like, have that effect, like.
Yes, like, oh my gosh, in the beginning, when they're like,
yeah.
You know, I'm just like, yeah. You know, and I'm like, I'm on the elliptical and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I got this. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't really have, like, set playlists and stuff. I feel like I need to get more into the groove of making a playlist. Because I'm, again, like, if I'm going to listen to music, I mainly listen to, like, Switchfoot, Reliant K. Or sometimes if I'm in the mood, Carrie Underwood. I love her. Who else I listen to? The Greatest Showman soundtrack. I like listening to a lot of musicals and stuff. Just because I can, like, envision the movie playing in my head. Yeah. So, like, Sweeney Todd. Ooh. Yeah.
I would do that, like, with Grease and La La Land. Like, I listen to that at work a lot, and, like, I envision the movie.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's really good. Oh, another place I forgot to mention is Gracias, and that's like all like my Spanish music. That's like legit just all my Spanish music, and I put that one on a lot. And like I feel like you should start getting into like getting different playlists, because I used to be like just have one certain playlist, because me and my brother, we share Spotify, so I had just one playlist. I have multiple actually of these, but like that I've changed throughout the years, and I've added different music. But that was supposedly just like my playlist that I have on the spot, like. But then I started to separate. I'm like, you know what? I like it, because like if I want to just listen to some pumped up music, then I have that. If I want to just listen to this kind of music, I have this. But sometimes I have to think about the song. I'm like, what playlist does this go in? You know what I mean? And I'm just like, it can go in so many playlists. But yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about that. I like playlists.
I should probably like organize my music a little bit better, I guess, then. You know?
Yeah.
Marie Kondo. Does this make me happy?
Yeah, like literally, I did that. I did like a playlist cleansing.
I probably need to do that though. Oh my gosh.
It does work, because you're just like, I haven't even listened to the song in years. Or sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I haven't listened to the song in years.
Dude, okay, so like literally that's how I feel about like, you know, Ryan Cabrera? On the way down, I saw you and you saved me from myself.
I think so, but I'm not sure.
I won't forget the way you love me. So I always tell people about Ryan Cabrera, and like nobody seems to remember him.
Maybe it's because I'm also really bad with names. So I'm better if I hear the song, I'm like, oh, I know who that guy is.
It was mainly popular in like the early like 2000s and stuff. Yeah, maybe like more like 2007, 2005-ish. I want to say around that time. I remember because that was when my sister was watching My Super Sweet 16, and then like I remember because he came out of an episode, and then the girl was like, oh my gosh, I love Ryan Cabrera, and then yeah. But like, you know, it's like stuff like that, or like David Archuleta and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's crazy because like you don't hear about them now. There's so many artists that were so popular back then, and like now you're just like, dang, like.
And there are some artists that like they're still there, but not a lot of people listen to them. Like, or not, they're not as like they're still famous. Like, everybody knows who they are, but, like, not a lot of people listen to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and, like, okay, I think I was hearing something about, okay, for example, Maroon 5. Everybody knows who Maroon 5 is, but nobody's ever like, oh, yeah, Maroon 5 is my favorite band.
Yeah. Yeah, oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, right?
Like, I was just like, you know what? That's so true. Like, I love Maroon 5. But they're not my favorite.
Yeah. But I'll listen to them.
Yeah.
And then when they performed for the Super Bowl for the halftime show, everyone was kind of mad. And I'm like, yeah, like, they were playing the jams and stuff. Like, of course, you know, you're like, yeah. But at the same time, you're just like, they could have chosen something or chosen someone else. But they still did a good job. So I'm just like, you know, you're torn. You're just like, I don't know, it's like 50-50. Yeah. But they still did a really good job. You know? Like, I like, don't get me wrong, like, Maroon 5, they have really, really good songs.
Sunday Morning, such a good song.
Oh, yes. Sunday morning, rain is falling. Dude, imagine if they ever had, like, Eminem perform for the halftime show. Dude.
I would like that a lot.
Yes. Imagine. Oh, my gosh. What? I wonder, okay.
I know, what song?
I know, I think Lose Yourself, but the only thing is that it would be really, really hard because he does have a lot of foul language in his music. And so that would just be the hard thing because it's played all over the U.S. Kids watch, you know, the halftime show too. So it's kind of hard.
It's very controversial.
Yes. Yeah. So it would be having him take out those lyrics. But
not an Eminem song.
Exactly. But, okay, they do have some clean versions of his songs on. Because I think, like, even when you play, like, songs on the radio, you can't say certain words.
Yeah, that's
true. They do have to have, you know, some, like, clean versions.
Yeah, not the explicit. But
yeah. So, I mean, he could possibly do those. But I think it would just depend on would he want to do that.
Yeah.
But I think, honestly, if they were to have Eminem, dude, that would be so awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be, like, the best halftime show. Ooh, and then he could do River with Ed Sheeran. Dude. I would love that.
River is so good.
Yes.
And that's one of his newer albums, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's one of his, like, the newest album that he came out with.
Or if they had NF. That was someone that we haven't talked about yet.
Oh, yeah.
NF.
True, NF.
He is so good. If you guys, if you guys, like, want to, like, listen to, like, a good rapper who's, like, pretty close to Eminem, NF.
Yeah.
Like, he's amazing, and his music is just so deep. I remember when I was first telling her about him, she listened to the song "How Could You Leave Us" during
Oh
work,
yeah.
and she started crying during
It's
work.
okay. It's such a good song. Like I listened to the song like probably on repeat like probably like 5 times, and I was at work typing, trying to like do my work, bill and everything, and I was legit in tears. Like I was like, how could you leave us? like
It's such a
sad
power.
song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
like
sad, powerful song
yeah.
because he like lays out his emotions for you like right out on the table and stuff. You know, and yeah, like he's just like opening up and just becoming very vulnerable in that song. But it's yeah, it's just a powerful song.
It is.
Most of his music too, like his newest album that just came up, Time. That one, I love that song. I love
I
that.
haven't listened to. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't listened to his new album.
Listen to Time. Like the lyrics I love the most. It says, even if we both, how's it go? Even if we both break down tonight, and you say you hate me,
Oh, I've
and
listened
we
to
go
this
to
one.
bed
Yeah, you showed me
angry.
that one.
Yeah,
That one's good actually. It's
that
really
that
good.
one he wrote for his wife,
Mhm.
and because they I guess like they just recently got married, or maybe they've been married for about a year or so, but yeah, like that song is really really cute, and I love it, and yeah, like honestly, listen to his songs. Um, they're really really good. They're his lyrics, and that's one thing that I look for in
The
songs.
lyrics.
The lyrics, yes, the lyrics have to mean something because
Yeah.
I realize that with most of the song nowadays,
Mhm.
I do not understand what the lyrics are
Yeah.
or
that's true.
exactly what they even mean
Yeah.
because so many people can just like make words come together and
Mhm.
it sounds good, but
Like a
it
lot
makes
of the
no
music
sense.
now is just meant for like the beat and being it has a rhythm and being like, oh, it's catchy. Yeah, even though it's catchy though, but you don't even. Sometimes, like honestly, I listen to music and I don't even know what it says, but I'm like, it's a catchy song. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, but then I go back and listen to the songs that actually have meaning, and that's why I think of like John Mayer or Bruno Mars or Ed Sheeran as my favorites because like they have they don't just put music for rhythm or they don't just put music. They put music, of course, that sounds good, that's catchy, but they also put music that means something, and that doesn't just mean something for other people, but it means something for himself or themselves.
And that's what I think like makes a true artist a true artist is because they're actually laying it out there and actually putting down what they feel into their lyrics.
Yeah, and that's what music is like expressing your feelings, expressing your emotions through music.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, like definitely like I love Bruno Mars too. Oh my gosh. I love Bruno Mars. Ed Sheeran, of course, John Mayer.
Yeah, like I like Bruno Mars. I remember I started listening to him in like middle school and he was like my favorite and people would be like, what the heck? But now it's like he's like very popular and I'm like, yeah, I knew he was gonna blow up. And then but John Mayer, it wasn't until my brother like was listening to him then that I was like, oh, actually I really like John Mayer. And like Ed Sheeran was kind of like in between that, like he was like in between of that setting. Also, one that I've been like really liking is Shawn Mendes. Actually, he's gonna make it to like John Mayer status. I know that.
Well, doesn't like John Mayer like mentor him or something?
Yeah. So I am for sure know he's gonna make it to like that status, and he has a really good voice. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He sings pretty good.
I think
that boy got vocals.
Was it Japan? Is that the song?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do you got plans tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I do like that song. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, that one and In My Blood is really good.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
And then the one they have, or the one he has with Khalid is good, or Khalid is good. I don't think you have. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie.
I don't listen to. Is it Khalid or Khalid?
I think it's Khalid because DJ Khalid. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Khalid.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Like there's so much with like music. Music is just so diverse. You know.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in high school, I took some like music theory stuff, and there was one that we had to like listen to, and it was just a guy who like went onto a stage, sat at a piano, played one note, just went bum, and then was quiet for like the next like 20 minutes, and then he got up and left, and then everyone started clapping, because music can be nothing, like it can like being quiet can be a sense of music. Like I don't know, like have you ever noticed that like I don't know if you guys go to church or anything, but like for us and stuff, like when we're doing worship and the music stops and it's just the voices,
Yeah.
there's just something that's really powerful with that.
Yeah.
Right? Or even when you go to a concert too, when the music stops and the artist just has like the crowd singing,
Mm-hmm.
there's just something really powerful within that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And so music doesn't necessarily have to be just like the music, like, you know, the drums and the guitar and the piano and stuff like that. Music can just be your voice singing, and it can even just be just silence. Because even silence can be like peaceful, you know?
Yeah.
It can
I
be
get what
soothing
you
to the
mean.
soul. Yeah.
That's true.
It's crazy.
I hadn't looked at it like that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Music is just super diverse, and I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. And then I remember too, like, when I was in high school, I was applying for a scholarship. And originally I wanted to do music therapy.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I'm doing anymore. But that's what I originally wanted to do. And then so they asked me, they're just like, why do you want to do music therapy? Like, why do you want to, you know, work with music and stuff? And I told them, like, have you ever realized or have you ever noticed that there's so many people from, like, different countries of the world, yet they all know about the same artist? They'll all listen, they're all sing to, like, Justin Bieber. They're all sing to, like, Selena Gomez. Maybe they speak like French, maybe they speak like another language or something like that, yet they know how to sing the songs like in English, you know?
Yeah.
And it's crazy that like music can bring people together. It doesn't matter what language you know, it doesn't matter anything like that. As long as, you know, you like the beat, you'll get along, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't know, like that just like kind of like amazed me that everybody comes together through music.
Yeah. And, like, one thing that I've been, like, really into, too, is listening to, like, not, like, that much of mainstream music, because I've been trying to expand, like, my, like, what I've been listening to, and, like, I do the playlist of the New Music Fridays and stuff like that, and so I start listening to, like, new artists, and I actually really like it, because, like, it like, allows me to listen to different type of music that I never really pictured myself listening to.
Yeah.
And also, like, it also, allows me to like help other artists, basically, because there are so many artists that are really good, but they haven't had like their moment to like shine, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Haven't had that moment.
Like the one I told you, the Peabod?
No, yeah, he's actually pretty good.
Yeah, so you guys should listen to him. He's really good. I think I really like the song Roommates. That one's really fun. Roommates is good.
And Shoot from the Hip.
Oh, Shoot from the Hip for sure. And then he has another one called Okay with Holland. That one's really good too. I really liked that one.
And I like Hobo Johnson. They actually kind of sound similar.
Yeah.
They sound similar. But yeah, he's pretty good too.
It's just Peabod is like the cleaner version
Yeah.
of Hobo Johnson.
Yeah.
But Hobo Johnson, yeah, he's funny.
Yeah,
he's
like,
funny.
because his songs, like, he's like really random.
Yeah, but I love it though. Because
Yeah.
it's like, it's different.
Yeah, it's not like what they have right now. It's nothing like what they have right
Yeah,
now. Mm-hmm.
for sure.
And, like, I also been listening to, like, more kind of, like, chill kind of music. Like, music that you just, like, want to, like, if you're studying and you just have music in the background, you know, just, like, kind of, like, to relax you and everything. That's pretty good, too. But I forgot what they're called, honestly. I'm just, like,
There's, like,
yeah.
a part of me that, like, wants to start listening to, like, orchestras and stuff like that, but I'm just, like, is that too much? Sometimes I feel like it is. I'll just stick with musicals right now.
Yeah.
That's
it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Wow, it's
So,
like 30
30
minutes. I didn't think we were going to go this long.
Yeah, it felt like 5 minutes.
You know?
But
I don't know if we're going to edit this. Are we going to post this?
I don't know.
I think we
guess
should.
We'll find out.
I think we should, like, start a YouTube channel and just, like, post it. And just post about our little, like, talks and stuff.
Yeah, we could do that, actually.
I'm down. Let's do it right now.
Post it right now? Just post the whole thing?
Yeah, this will be our thing, unedited. They're gonna be like, "Wow, this is when they realized that they were gonna start a YouTube channel together."
Okay, I guess we're doing this, guys. But sorry, yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Again, I'm Yaya.
I'm Nanners.
And I guess this is their YouTube channel.
What are we gonna call it? You'll find out down below.
We don't know yet. You'll find out. Yeah. Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.